Father, we bless you. We thank you. We praise 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 you. Oh, we bless you. We bless you. We bless you. We bless you. Father, we thank you. Father, we thank you. Oh, we thank you, oh God, for the truth and the mercy seat. Say, wherefore should be hidden now? Say, where is their God? For our God is in the heavens, and he doeth whatsoever that pleases him. Le katambe ke soromondo gora banga la kate kora badaga bakasaso soloborode gela kata. Logo berene belestora angla termene glado crostande le grada gavakatako paradiga la katako prodegela kata. Ore setemente koraba kasasa sorame kete korabada glateke de koraba katala. Leriando barada glanzaso soraba katako rabadi gledeko la parada gala. Berianda la paraka se sosora bakate kene kola barade gelegdo soso sobrada gala katako mata shaka bande gela kapata karabade de sese sora bada gala kate kombre gedegi la katako barada la gala krasta siza sola legarade glate keno gradiga bakatako rabadade de gelega do la krasta size zoramana gala katako rabagala katana. Leriana kabaka shageremene galata kapro de gala garada gabakatala. Leriano brekete koparata. Mande gle brekete koparata. Maristozo serenebre. Brana peteco. Brigana galaka. Paradino brozo. Sozo ramana galaka tako rabada da gabahashaka rabada da gabahaka talaba. Mea kapata kate. Mengla braga diga daga balaka porobede da Talaba Meriando Kora Bande Grinde ke Bongolo Sakala Varada da Bahashaka Talaba Mante Kora Bedeglanzo Soso Prodega la Katana Masta Kele Korataka Parada Megalaboro de glebro godegele keteko paratala bakateke lego baradaga la katala. Hallelujah. I don't intend to go past 30 minutes today. I thought I would have taught for a longer time today, at least for 40, 45 minutes. But nevertheless, make use of the time that we have. Just to continue from where we left off yesterday. We were discussing on some of the, of course I took some time to explain, because this matter of relationship and marriage, everybody seemed to be interested. And I don't do it. Okay, found what I'm looking for. I was looking for. Yes, everybody seemed to be interested, and I don't do this all the time. So I wanted to ensure that, you know, even at that, a whole lot of things, you know, didn't show up that I would have loved to see. But of course, that has passed. I was talking of 5-6 reasons, 5 to 6 things that you find in a man, you know, before you start, you know, at least as a pointer. This is important because the issue of relationship, courtship, you know, it's a strange stuff. Because it seemed to me as though many people are getting into these things as guesswork. It seemed to me as though, you know, for instance, I was talking to somebody some time ago, and I told the person, I said, these are the things to find in a man. For instance, I said, these are the things you look out for in a man. But I said, nevertheless, the person you are going to get married to has to be attracted to you. Yes, so it has to. But that's the person you are going to lay on the same bed with. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But it has to be. There has to be an attraction. There's something about the person that tickles. Are you know what I'm saying? Something about the person settles down there with you. Other people might not understand, but you involved, both from the man to the woman, from the woman to the man, there should be something sparkling every time you see the person. Not just because you are winning her as a man, but much more even after the whole relationship process. Now it's marriage. There should be something that moves you. And that's why I encourage people, especially a woman. Of course, I'm going to touch on Proverbs 31 woman today, very briefly. I don't have the time, because you must remain chasteable. Are you what I'm saying? The man married a young lady, not his mother. Are you get what I'm saying? The man married. I once had a friend who at some point wasn't making, I mean, these are my good friends. Hopefully I don't call their names, so they eventually, you know, attend the service with me. Nobody cares, somebody are my good friends. When I say my friends, I don't call everybody my friend. These ones are my friends. So anytime you hear me say my friends, they are the people, it's still the same set of people I'm talking of. We can share anything, we can discuss anything, we can, so, my friend. One day the wife called me and said the husband was no longer making out with her. I mean, for the wife to be able to call me, to do that kind of conversation. You know, some of you look at me as small. If you know the kind of people that talk to me, you wonder why would it, and I mean, this matter happened 2019, 2020, 2021, I'm not sure, within those 3 years. Said the husband was not touching her. So she felt that she needed to talk to me, because among all of us, the husband have some have regard for all, but she just said, I'm the one really doing ministry. I'll be able to talk because of the way the husband talks about me. And we called the man. I and my other friends, we had a conference call, just to speak with him. And he said that was not the lady he married. That the lady he now sees at home is blowing up out of proportion. That he knows that she's somebody with a big stature. Are you getting what I'm saying? That he knows that the lady is somebody that, but that at least, you don't just fold your hands, and just give the excuse that, did you not see me? Did you see me teen when you came? You see, those kind of talk, it will cause you problem. Because when the man starts seeing another person outside, and Christian men see other ladies outside now, going at the day and say because they are Christians. No, that errors. You can't vouch for a man just because he comes to church. Can be seeing another girl, and when he starts seeing another girl, that girl will be doing exactly what you have refused to do at home. That's the thing about these young ladies. They will do exactly what you are refusing to do at home. And once your husband see that, coming back home is no guarantee. Like my pastor will always tell me that there's one issue he had not succeeded in ministry. It's a strange woman that he not been, that in all the cases that strange women took a man, the men didn't return. So he always tell me that the issue of a strange woman is a strong matter. That he always advise ladies don't get to that point where you allow your husband. So we spoke to her, and of course she hit the gym. She started going to the gym. Of course, a lady that has, there are people who is in their blood, so to say. But even at that you have that information that is in your blood, even puts you in the place of advantage to be able to, just watch. You can't allow yourself blow out of proportion. And the man doesn't like that. And you are not in the relationship, you are not in the marriage for you. You are there for him. You say, is that how you met you? No, you are there for him. Remain chaseable. Fortunately for some lady, there are men who like them large. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's why I say every woman is selling something. They are into marketing. You think, I don't like lady with big eyebrows. That's exactly what another man is dying for. I don't like ladies with it. That's exactly another man's. It makes another man go crazy. That same thing that another man says he does not like. You were designed for someone. So if someone says you are not good enough, there's another man whose arms are open to say welcome home. Welcome. You have not just met that man. So we spoke to her. Wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. And she did something about her. I see her, updates. Are you know what I'm saying? She's charming. Even after 2 children, she's charming. She listed. She's charming. And I even joke with my friends. Yeah, that's your, we joke, we do all kind of very crazy jokes anyway. That your wife, it looks like just beautiful lady, but she was blowing up. And the man was already, my friend was already, was at the door, if not more beyond the door. Thank God she listened and she did something about it, because the guy wanted to see something close to what he saw at the beginning. Even the lady wants to see something close to what she saw at the beginning. No, don't allow, I don't know why I began from here, but it's important. Don't grow tummy unnecessarily. Bite it. Do not agree. I know I'm talking to people who listen, Because in the world, when you talk like this, you are body shaming people. I can say because people don't want to change. There are technologies now they use to hide under irresponsibility or laziness. Do not agree. Your wife, you think your wife didn't know how he met you? And it is not proper for a man to be placing demand on a woman to stay in shape. Why he is not staying in shape? It's not proper. Is she not? You think she does not want you to? She can still remember how she met you. So it's important that we all stay in shape. I don't know why I began from there, but that aside, there are certain things that a man should have. I was discussing yesterday. Let's make man in our image and our likeness. So, we said the man should have a good self-image. Are you getting what I'm saying? 2, the man should be someone that is in touch with the presence of God. 3, the man should have work. And I said work. What most people have today is job. What God gave Adam was work. God never gave him job. Are you getting what I'm saying? But his work became his job. In that case, accepted. And I said, you will know, and don't feel bad if you are listening to me. Maybe you have a job somewhere. It's necessary, because that's not where your life ends. You are going somewhere. God is taking you, so that's why you have to listen to what I'm saying. That's not the best of God. Accepting that job you're working at is your work. But if it's just 8 to 5, 8 to whatever job you are doing, don't feel bad. It's a stepping stone for you. By saying you will know what you are doing, if it's job or work. The difference is the fact that if it is work, you are fulfilled. You are excited. That is, in poverty, you are excited. In lack, you are excited. In whatever it is, the thing gets you excited. Just every waking day, you are excited. But if it is job, you wish you do not go there. Even today, you wish you didn't go there. Because every waking day, if you have your way, you won't go. Yeah, that's how you know it's job. I don't care how much they pay you. That's how you know it's job. But there are people whose job are in the line of their passion. Those ones might not feel what I'm saying, but nevertheless, what God gave it that is work, not job. I've been saying for many years that God intends that we have control over time. I've been saying for many years, and that's true. God intends that you and I have control over time, such that, because there are certain things God can't do with you if you don't have control over time. It's true. I've been saying for many short, even on campus, I think I've been saying that God wants you, because if you see his men in scripture, and Genesis to Revelation, you will find out that they had control over time. The few people who were in politics, like Daniel, they were at the top. So I tell people, if God is taking you to the academia, the academic world, the, how is it called, politics and whatever, what have you, you have to be doing everything that you have to do to be at the top. Because if you are at the top, you have control over time. If you're not at the top, somebody has control over your time. Daniel was at the top. To be at the top means you're the bank manager, you can wake up and call 1 or 2 persons, carry out this instruction for me. do this, do that. I'll be coming later this afternoon. You see that now? But a person who is just employed now, even if he wakes up and he doesn't feel good, he has to go. He or she is not in charge of his time. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if I should keep saying this. The goal is that you have control over time. Doesn't matter who you are, have control over time. You're lecturing, you're teaching somewhere, become a professor. Don't stop at, you have to be going up so that you have control over time. So, and the next of course, I say work can be purpose. See, you don't need money to be married. It is the truth. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that from experience, not a personal experience. Are you get what I'm saying? It's just that people self-image is distorted. People self-worth. People have problem. They don't need. I'm in a very tough, I've been in a tough season, tough, you know, and we're just at the edge. If I want to, for instance, as a person, be married next month, that's like this. You say, you must exercise faith. It's no faith. You know what I'm saying? It's not, believe what I'm telling you. You see, that's why you have to come out. Don't live for people. If you get there, the freedom that is in that kind of place, if you taste it, you will be free. Some of us are not free. The kind of life you are living, you are not free. You are not free. Your life, the decisions you are making is about the people. The people who do not even care about you are regulating your decision. If I say 1 month, I didn't say 1 month. Don't do that. But you know, a virtuous woman is hard to come by. 1 month, I'll do that. Before you say thank you, Jesus, I'm done. I won't hear about how. I don't. Because I have been part of a wedding. All those people that are in ministry today, I would have called their name. I will not. Their ministry, I've been part of those weddings. And I know by them. They had nothing. It's not like somebody told me, the people we were past now, had nothing. Nothing. One in Edo State. Sure, that was the first one. You see the pastor you saw? Was the pastor in that time. The one that called the guy and said, what are you waiting for? You know, they did that wedding. They still did it as normal church wedding. No? But it didn't come with any unnecessary. It's you that want to please people. I had another one. My friend's a PhD holder now. Wanted to marry. That was 2015 or so. I've said this story many times. You know, when B whatever, I don't know, B56, Independence Hall. It was strike period. No, I think they were warning strike and all that. So we got talking. We were very close. It's a PhD this thing now. I think he's a more lecturer. It's been a while. And told me he wants to wed. And you know, like I always do, me, I'll stick my neck out for you. I say, oh yeah, calm down. I'm not sure the exact money that man had in his account. He showed me his account. That is everything he has. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it wasn't up to 2,000 naira. It wasn't up to 2,000 naira. All. Not that he had saving somewhere. He had all. He just stepped out. The wife is a lecturer today. You have heard me say I went to Muaron to do one Christmas December. That's the people that they just wedded not too long. We were very close. On his wedding day, we slept in the same room. So that's to tell you our relationship. But I'm saying that he had nothing. So if he's sharing the testimony anyway, I'm a witness. He had nothing. He had nothing. I'm emphasizing that to say, and I've said that many times, you don't need money to be married. You only need a house to shelter the spouse. At least you need something to be putting food on her table. Huh? It's so. You need something that is steady. Eh? At least you know that this 30,000 is going to come. Are you what I'm saying? That's all you need. That's all you need. You need to be, you know that it's not like you are having faith for that. You know that that is going to come. See, I balanced it. These are the two. That is very necessary. Not for you, for her, because you are now the father. And you don't want to be responsible. But every other thing, if you marry right, will grow. That's if you, that's the close. You marry right. And if you don't marry right, you'll be losing life. But if you marry right, every other thing will grow. It's a guarantee. I said it in Warbrook many years ago now. I think Joseph just married when I said that. It's true. If you marry right, every other thing will grow. But if you don't, you'll be losing life. I said it when they were doing their Thanksgiving. So, it's true. Then the next thing I spoke about was the reason why I emphasize on this, because this is a real. So when you hear work, some people preaching, you must have a job. These days now, there are people who don't leave the house any morning. They don't go anywhere. But they have something that comes to them. Because there's something they do. They're not necessarily you know the difference. There's difference now. It's not like you have to go work somewhere. No. So just ensure that there's a stream where money is coming from. That you do not have to say, God, you know, just for the sake of the person you are married to. It should also be able to improve you. I said that was the last point. I will not get into that. If a lady comes into your, if a man comes into your life, you should be better. Because God told him not just to guide. Are you know what I'm saying? Let's read that scripture. 2 verse 15. Genesis 2 verse 15. I really want to enter Proverbs 31. Genesis 2 verse 15. So I won't take much on this again. Genesis 2:15. It said, the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. To dress it means to cultivate it. A man should be able to cultivate you. In other words, make you better. Make you productive. It meets you. It takes you from wherever he met you to at least 10 times. You are better. You used to think somehow before. Now you think differently. You used to dress shabbily before. Now you dress. Are you hear what I'm saying? You used to some other personal things that only him will be aware of can help you become better. You used to be shy. You used to, some of those people have some of those little, they're just. So, but let's get to the last two. He should protect you. Of course, there are three major roles of a man and a woman: provide, protect, lead. I said yesterday, if a woman comes to ask you, what do we do? You said, don't say, what do we do? We're losing respect. If you don't know what to do, tell her, she'll give you some time. Don't say, she's confused. You're also saying you don't know. No, that's not how a woman is built. The woman wants to be rest assured that anytime she shows up and say, you say, no, that's the way. Boy, do you know how it feels like for a woman? What that means to a woman? That when you show up with your confusion, the man helps you with direction. A woman that has a man that leads her will have no option but respect him. There's something about, because there's something, a woman wants to be vulnerable. A woman wants to show that, she's a baby. That's exactly what I said yesterday. A woman is your first daughter. She's babe. She's really babe. She's your baby. She's your first daughter. So, any little thing she's looking for the person she will rest on. She's overwhelmed. She's looking for you. You two cannot be. That's the thing about leadership. Imagine that in this ministry I'm acting weak. Are you going to say? I'm acting strong. Some people are still weak. Imagine that we're now looking. No. That's exactly how a man should operate. You don't yet know exactly how to go about it. But you have to be strong. Don't say, no. What the? No. The woman is expecting that you will be her leader. And the danger in not being her leader is that when she now tastes of leadership, what it means to take the helm of affairs, and she's riding it. When she has tasted of that, if you come back, when you realize it's not going to be easy for the woman, that's part of the issues that people have. It's not always easy for the woman to say, okay. No. She knows what that feels like. So, at the beginning, every woman is looking for a leader. So those are the three: to provide, to protect, to lead. Don't marry a man that is not able to protect you. I was involved in a matter not too, some time ago from Benin City. It's a woman who said one of the, her resentment towards her husband came from the husband's elder brother slapping her in the presence of the husband, and the husband was watching. There's nothing we can say to you. You will have the right to. But some things, when I hear them, they sound, because I don't. You see, you sat there. No. One day we had some issues with a woman. Later on, the husband called me to please. Are you getting what I'm saying? Come on, please. And I came back twice. Came back after about 8:30 or so. The husband called me twice after that morning. I knew why he was calling me. And I had to. I came back that late. The husband was waiting for me in the environment. So he wanted me to say I'm sorry to. And I did it. I did it. Not because I was wrong, oh. I was very right. I was 100% right. No fault at all on that matter, but I did it. Because I know that would have caused a problem within. So, called me twice, pleading with me. Pleading. Not that, pleading, I beg. So I know what it is for a man, and that's to plead. Because the responsibility of a man is to protect a woman. Sometimes, unfortunately, even in our foolishness, you still have to be, doing what you have to do. You would not want to sell her in the open. When you meet a man, check if the man can protect you. When you're hanging out with a man, you should already know. Listen, if you don't know whether a man can protect you, check the people around you. Check the people around him. Check the people who come around him. How easy it is. Are you understanding? How much interest? Check the people in his life to know. You see, when you see how he relates with those people, it will give you an idea. Not to go and marry a lady, you get there, and the mother says, maybe the lady was talking with the mother, the lady was hungry. Are you get what I'm saying? And the mother said, that's how I used to be angry, Are you get what I'm saying? Don't push aside what a mother says so. Don't push it aside. This is how I say what I say. Don't push it aside. That this is how she used to. Are you get what I'm saying? That thing, hold it. Except Jesus appeared to you to say, go on. Hold that thing. This is how she used to be angry. That's in her father's house. In her husband's house. What will she do? But I see people today, they go on social media and Proverbs 31 woman. And Proverbs 31. We talk too much. The people, most of the people have not checked. Maybe they read Proverbs 31 in King James. Please, I'm giving an assignment. Get back, look at Proverbs 31 in other translations, so you can understand what exactly. Because some of the technologies that you just really know, they just sound nice. Oh boy! If a man marries a Proverbs 31 woman, it's the mercy of God. That is the woman himself. Not that he married the woman, then he has mercy. No, the woman itself is mercy from God to him. They are not too many. And I'm a young preacher. Are you get what I'm saying? When you hear me do this kind of talk, listen intent. Don't listen. They are not too many. They are not too many. They are not too many. You are walking with a man. It's a man that you want to be married to. As simple as not allowing you to walk by the side of the vehicle. Are you get what I'm saying? That's the basic part of not allowing you to walk. Are you get what I'm saying? You come to this side, let me walk by the side. That's simple. Some guys don't even know. They'll say, this is just this. No, this is a serious matter. You want to marry, you are not at home, you are concerned about the security. You are concerned about, not that God secures all of us. No. You want to be sure everything is in place. The God's factor is that one is certain. You're leaving home, you don't care whether the locks are bad. Are you getting what I'm saying? You don't care whether you are not mindful. And ladies, you will know in relationship. It's just that relationship, we're licking ice cream, we are eating donuts, we're not asking, we're not observing. Because if you observe, you will see. If you observe these things, these are not far. It's not like no. So while you are licking your ice cream, be observing. While you are eating the donut, be observing. We don't observe. 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 I'll add one to this. Okay, of course, it was Adam that God gave the commandment, not Eve. So the man should know scriptures. He should know the word. And he should be able to teach you the word. Adam failed there because he said, "Not touch or eat." That's not what God said. Your husband should, the man that will be your head. I don't care what you say. Once you marry a man, he's your head. If it's not acting well, if it's malfunctioning, I will touch on that matter. How you can convert that man, not by nagging him. If you nag a man, you lose the man. You don't want to be in the same house with a man and he becomes cold. Once a man becomes cold, it's because he can't talk again. It was Adam that God said, of the tree of the garden, thou shalt not what? Eat. The day that you eat it, you will die. Of the tree of the garden, you can eat of the tree of the garden, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you will not eat. The day you eat, you die. He was supposed to be the one that passes, that will take the instruction of God to his wife Eve, but he failed. I believe every young lady should love a man who is telling them what they think is wrong. That's why they are there. If you allow a lady is tied to emotions. Are you know what I'm saying? A man is not a man can be emotional, but no, it's logical. It's logical. It's looking at it. Are you know what I'm saying? A woman is already, once they just touch the button of she's so when your husband says, I think this is what the scripture is saying in this matter, this is what we ought to do. You say, no, this is what these people did. Are you know what I'm saying? And there are ladies who are very good with comparing their spouse. And of course, there are men too who are good with comparing their wife with others outside. It's a terrible place to be. This is how these people did it now. You're not even you should act like this. The husband. Wanted the husband to act, and they're even telling the husband, there's no acting like this. This is not how daddy whatever used to do. Oh boy, I heard things that my mouth can't say. Read this. My examples, they are real life. I don't know how to put them together. When you treat that man that way, after a while, what you have in the house will be two women. because the man will become a woman. And once that man enter that mode, it's finished. I was talking to somebody one time and I said, don't carry anything heavy in the presence of your husband. If you do it after a while, you have put him in a mode. He believes that, you have no, don't carry anything heavy in his presence. Let him help you. It's true. Don't do that. Don't try it. Let him help you. But women sometimes are so excited. So there is the emotion ruling. Because when if the generator goes off and you run, because you know what to do. Because one day it was not at home, you fixed it. He will be at home, the gen will go off, he will be relaxed. You know why? He's already used to you doing. That's not a woman's. Are you getting what I'm saying? Leave it alone. You want to take something that is heavy inside. Don't say no. If he's at home, call him to please help. Let the man be the man. A man enjoys being the man, including these examples I'm giving now. But when you do it, after a while, you're already used to it. After a while, and that may transfer to something else. Before you know, the man is seeing another man. I want us to I'll add one. This is me adding this, even though it's true. Of course, it's a principle littered in all across the page of scripture. Even from Genesis, there's nothing you can't find it. It's in Genesis. It's the fact that the man must have an authority he subscribed to. This is a serious matter. Of course, both of them should have authorities they subscribe to. I didn't say someone they agree with. Many times, I've been in many relationships. Many times people they claim people to be their pastor, when in the recent they're just people they agree with. Right? When you call someone and say, let's pray a prayer of agreement, they agree with them. And the cost of these things. I've been saying this is for a long time. I do not care who you are, as a guy or lady. If the person does not have, I can predict. He said, but there are people in the world now, they don't have the marriage works now. You know how it works? They are side chicks helping the man. We work based on other principle here. The compromise they can make, that will allow the whole thing to still be going. We can't make it here. To fracture. I tell you what I've seen on this matter I'm discussing. Please, I beg you in the name of God, don't get into a relationship with somebody. If you are not sure, even if he says he's pastor, I've seen a lot. I don't even know. I didn't have this point here, but funny enough, it's coming to me. Listen. Now I'm dealing with the guys, right? Ensure the guy has someone who talks to him. Because as good as that guy will be, as much as he's an angel today, he day will come up when it will not look like that angel. In that day, you need another angel to tell him to sit down and calm down. Even if he's right. That's even if he's right. Sit down, calm down, go back to the house. We'll talk about it later. There's not, you know how many homes have been broken down because of this simple thing I'm saying now? They didn't have it. You know, they felt that they don't want any, you know, this media talk. You can't do, it's a lie. When Satan wants to whip you, bulala, they won't be there. Who can't speak beyond what they know? I've pastored people in this ministry. This one. And of course, it's ladies, ladies that are really, listen, because I'm gradually entering to the Prophet 31. I'll just call about 7 points quickly and that'll be all. Woo. Okay. Are you getting what I'm saying? The ladies. Seen all those relationships. Are you know what I'm saying? Ladies that I raise, you know, when they say son, daughter, I can say this one's my daughter. I've seen all of them not work with those ladies. All of them. All. If a man wants to get into a relationship with you and he wants to corner you, he knows that I know what he knows, that he will know that the other man knows the game. Are you know what I'm saying? And if the man is involved, he knows exactly what he's playing. Why would you not want to involve a pastor? And that's still owing to the fact that when ladies are in relationship, some of them get carried away. Most time, people involve me, and I tell them, don't fall in love before you involve the pastor. Don't fall in love. Don't listen to me. What I'm saying now will be useful. Don't fall in love. Don't come and tell me, you know, because me, I move from there. But whoever you want to tell, don't fall in love before you tell the person. If you do, it will affect the entire decision. Even if the person you are telling has anything to tell you, it's going to affect it. Someone like me now, that now understands, I know a bit better now, I don't bother myself. Because you know why? Certain things, you tell people the truth, you go to have problem with them. And it's the truth you are saying. You are trying to see. I have said before, nobody makes investment. Are you getting what I'm saying? And not tries to protect, because if anything goes wrong, he also suffers loss. Are you getting what I'm saying? If the guy comes and the guy says he's not doing again after, like I've seen 6 months, 1 year, the guy says he's not doing again. Don't you think that I've invested there? Are you getting what I'm saying? Don't you think that even the first day I saw you people, it was time I spent? I could have read a page. You see, this point I'm saying is like it's one of the most important points. And I'm saying it for both the male and the female, so I won't touch it again. Ladies are very emotional. and they don't agree that they are emotional. That's the challenge, because don't agree when a guy tells you that his mentor or his pastor or whoever it is someone on the screen. You will regret. To pastor a person, you don't pastor the screen. You can mentor, you can do. To pastor a person, it's not on the screen. It's not through the screen, because you won't see your flaws through that screen. It's not with you now. The person will be able to. You have access. That's the word, access. Person knows your flaws, knows your, talks to you. So who is your mentor? You say TD Jakes. Who is your partner? You are high or something, because TD Jakes don't know you. You people may never even meet. But there are people TD Jakes now. So who is your father? He say Daddy Gio. So who is now my father? He like you is your father. He's our father now. You are a joke. Rise up and do the right thing. There should be somebody that you can hold the hand of that damsel and say, sir. Somebody you can take the mantle and say, sir, or ma, whoever. Preferably in bed. If you get others wrong and this, if you get most of the others right and this is wrong, I can almost guarantee that you are still going to have some issues. It's almost like a guarantee. I don't just want to say 100%, but guarantee that you are going to have issues. There are people now that if they are listening to me, they will know what I'm saying is true. They will know that what I'm saying is true. There's a guy that used to be in this ministry. I told him, I don't know if he's married now. I told him, I said, of course I didn't tell him because I don't know if he can take it. So I told somebody else that is very close to him, say, tell him. That, and you know, I don't tell everybody that relationship won't work. Because that's not my ministry to be telling people. I should be busy with studying the Bible. But I said, tell him, that relationship. Is it that I'm not aware of the relationship? I'm aware now. They had already fallen in love before he came. Was I supposed to be telling him in the presence of the lady? No, I know better now. I have to be a saint before that lady. I could remember the day they entered my presence. I don't know, February, March 2021 or so. Later I told a friend, accept. Tell him, if you marry that person, he's gone. You see how many years have passed. I'm still using it as my example. I don't know if but if it once, it's gone. And I don't tell everybody like that, but that singular thing, that thing still comes to my heart. Hope. The day I see that he's married and it's not that person, I will thank the Lord. Because that marriage will not just that it will not work. It's going to be detrimental to him. But this was my problem. This was my problem. And today I'm still praying and hoping that it will still not go that way. A lady came to see me here some time ago. And I said, that was when I still used to be interested in relationship. You know why I'm interested? Not because I'm interested in the relationship of everybody. I know that these lives, they cost me. They cost me. Anybody can talk outside there. You see, people can easily talk. This life costs me. Any step they are taking, by the way, I have to at least be able to help them. You know, just a little guidance here. I mean, if it's welcome by them, that's what I was doing. But it was meant to be something else. It was meant to be something else. It's very painful when you have a heart to truly see that people and it's turned to be something else. But time has proven. Time will prove that most of the time I'm right. Time. And the lady came. In my head, their hands, I prayed for them. I prayed with them. And I said, please see me once in 3 months. And I don't tell, you see, I really don't tell people to see me. And I'm not the type that for a relationship I'm trying to, I'm not, that's not my, I haven't spoken with them at first. I told them what they use at discretion. I don't get into, except I really now have something, a present. I say, okay. I don't go after, people need their, they should breathe. They didn't come to see me. Till one day the guy woke up. I don't know the side of the bed he woke up from. And said, I'm not doing it again. I want to travel out. Now the guy says, oh, the lady is calling me. But I told you now. I said, you should come and be seeing me at least once in. The mentor that the guy dragged the lady to, that they should be seen. He told you, he said, let's be seen. You agreed now. Now what do you want me to do? The mentor the guy dragged the lady to, that they should go and be seen, you know. Because pastors are into, you know, pastors are, if sheep are wise, pastors will be disgraced. We're just taking advantage of the lack of wisdom that most people don't have. The girl went to him and he said, he spoke to the man. The man said it's not changing his mind. I said, you see now, he knows this Ronaldo, he dribbled you. He dribbled you. And hope, you have not opened up to him. Because I have experience. Hope! You didn't say the gates are open, coming. Because it's part of what will make a man wake up one day and say it's not doing again. A man is he stupid? He has invested emotion, and that mentor could not do anything. I said, you see now, the guy came, he had already seen me. He has seen my manner of conversation. He has seen that my things are hard. And you're going to say, because I made it clear, I said, this is, you know, I'm glad, but this, I think he has seen that if I'm involved, if the way I want to, because I liked that lady, I wanted to be involved. That guy didn't marry her. She went there, she went to have another relationship that didn't tie up before, you know, whatever it is. But see, could have avoided those things. Even if you would not have married that guy, it will not be that way. But when a guy wants to play you, to first dribble you from the side of authority, and it's both ways. When you see a lady who does not have somebody who talks to her, and don't just say it talks to, find out there should be history. If there's not, don't settle them. A person pastor can't talk to, pastor that perhaps is way older than her. Is it you that want to talk to her? You that is 3 years older than her. What's your hope? And you can't. You attempt, it won't work. See, I say, check the people around them. Check how they. Are you gonna say? A person that does not love children, for instance, doesn't show interest in children. Are you gonna say? You already have an idea. Are you gonna say that your own child, it's not somebody. Are you gonna say? It's not somebody who has interest of any kind. When you see somebody who has interest, you have an idea. It's not like you know already that this is what I look like. It's not like you say you don't know. You know. Just let the person be around where there are children. Just observe. You will know back that this person likes children. Say virtuous woman. Her word is like rubies. Proverbs 31. Verse 11. A word is like rubies. Our time is fast spent, but that's Proverbs 31. A word is like rubies. I think we started about, just spent an hour, 5 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can spend 15 minutes more. Proverbs 31. Are you with any other translation there? Maybe you should read another translation for me. Verses from verse 10. Proverbs 31 verse 10. Okay, Amplified Classic. Just read there. A what? A capable, intelligent, and virtuous woman. Who is he who can find her? It's okay. Just her value is far above rubies. Yes, okay. A capable, intelligent woman, right? A capable, intelligent, and virtuous woman. A woman full of virtue. Capable. Capable. A man marries, he still look like he's single. Huh? Are you gonna say? Why he was single, he bought food all his life. He married, he's still going to be buying food. Or maybe buying soup. Oh God. There are some things that I can't even. Boy. Please don't waste your waiting days. Invest in yourself. Your waiting days, let it not be wasting days. Of course, both for male and female, but I'm dealing with capable. The other day, a girl was married. She married at 32. They had to be teaching her how to welcome her husband from work. Oh boy. And it's a church girl. Shame. And you are listening to me now. You are a church girl. You are a Christian. But you don't even know these are bad. Boy, what do you think goes on? Your husband comes home. He sees one of the pillow. Are you going to say? While he was single, he was even better. You are not capable. Capable in all ramification in the context of marriage. People, you have to be capable. capable in the kitchen. Huh? Capable in the other room. Capable. Are you gonna say? Your husband makes advances at you. You are tired. And you want to have a happy home. Happy home is tied to that. You can't have a happy home, I'm sorry. If you neglect that, there can't be happy home. Even if a prophet prophesies to you, that prophecy won't come to pass. It's just disobedience. You know what I'm saying? You're the one standing on the way. Capable, virtuous. A woman that you can live at home, you will travel. See what is going on today. Women are on social media shaking their, whatever it is, flaunting their accessories. And that's going to be somebody's wife tomorrow. When you travel, you say you have taken too much time, so we'll make her be a great man first. No virtue. She's not virtuous at all. Make believe. The people who are shaking their boobs and shaking their whatever it is, on social media, don't you think it's somebody who married them? Or you think God didn't make partner for them? They also have partners too. But it's unfortunate for that partner in that state. But guess what? Sometimes it's Christian brothers. You will think that it's the point. No. They will soon start tying hair and move to Zamfara. They'll start attending and they'll be good. And believe me, I'm speaking from experience. Most time is the Christian brothers. Give me that first word again. Okay, I think I should move to a capable, intelligent, and virtuous woman. Intelligent, not dumb. Even the simplest of things. Are you going to say you can't assemble them? Men like smart women. Let me repeat it again. Men like smart women. Intelligent. I mean smart upstairs. Say, oh, my man is doing business. He didn't go to school, but you see the wife. Okay, he has the means. But he really be so the other way. To really be so. Be capable. Be capable. How do you marry? And that's the only time you are learning how to change diaper. Is that not strange? That's strange. You should have been around children already before. You came from a family. You have siblings. You have relatives. Some children, babies, but you see that they are not giving them attention. Of course, the man has a role to play too. The man has a role to play, but I'm dealing with the Proverbs 31 woman. So because you say I'm Proverbs 31 woman, did you get into marriage capable? And if you did not, haven't been in marriage and realizing that you didn't come capable, are you doing anything to make adjustment? You cook, your husband. I had somebody those days. They will come from as far as crossing 6 3 states just for the good meal. And you know, pastors especially, they like good food. I mean, you know, the things I tell you, they are consistent. Pastors, all pastors, like, have you seen my pastors are talking about food? Not because they eat too much. Oh, there is something about, you see that my pastor you saw? We will drive with him to places, like good food, and the wife can cook. Wife can cook. Wife can cook. So the wife, what about the people spoiled me? So no good food. Pastors like good food. You know, there's a lady that used to be very close to me, you know, still close to me, just that, you know, I'm not now available for a lot of talk. She cooks very well. She's very mature, very, very mature lady. She cooks very well. But you know, only 2 people cook for me, so fortunately. And she's not part of them that cook for me. And the reason is simple, so that the people around me can trace what I eat. It's like you don't trust the people who cook for you. I trust them, but that's life. Ministry is deeper than you think. So that's the reason I don't allow. But my church lady, she attended one big ministry in this city. Then as a them. He said one day the pastors came to hold, you know, get together meeting. And she's the one who was in charge. He said the one pastor of ministry there asked her, is there no takeaway? And they were having that conversation when the wife was coming. They quickly, are you know what I'm saying? He didn't want the wife to. Can you imagine that? And please, if you are married, speak with your spouse. And are you know what I'm saying? And if you think that she's not capable in that area, you can contribute. Send her to a catering school. Don't forget, I say you have to make her better. Are you saying that now? You have to make her better in all respect. See, and the man, you know, every time the man comes to church, the man will ask her, yes, pastors like good meal. Please, if you are married to a pastor, I can assure you, you are punishing him if you don't give him good meal. It's really that he's someone who goes outside. He will come in contact with. Are you know what I'm saying? I say I have somebody who will travel 3 states. And one day the person told me, see, if I'm not around, I miss all this meal. You know what it would take for a man to say that? You know the conclusion from me? He's not eating a good meal. He does not eat a good meal. Does not eat a good meal. They can't be. As simple as cooking is. I say simple because I can cook very well. And that's why I call it simple. So I qualify to say simple. As simple as cooking is. There are ladies who can cook. And when they see people talking about it in social media, is your wife, do you want to turn your wife to chef? Is he not a wife you married? Is he a chef? And you get and they will be debating it. What? Things are bad. I don't want to comment on this matter too. This matter is in particular is an issue because cooking is simple. It is not difficult. It is actually. Cooking is simple. But as a man, if you're married and your wife can't cook to your taste, send her to a catering school. You will be the one to reap. The harvest of it is you will come to primarily. So she moves you into delicacies because she has learned. And while you are in relationship, you observe that she can't cook. That should be the time. If you are already sure that you are going to marry. Are you know what I'm saying? If you are not sure, there's certain investments that are not necessary. Are you know what I'm saying? Because another person will be cooking for. And someone say, are you saying that invest, but there are certain things not necessary? Maybe at the end of the day, you now marry somebody who can't cook again. Maybe I've already paid your dues in that area. Are you saying now? Every time you are eating, you will know that this is not your lot. But you know, unfortunately, that's where you somebody else will be eating well. So I'm not saying don't come and invest in people. Now, generally, as a Christian, you should want to invest in people, not talk about somebody you are in a relationship with. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you are not sure, she has not given the green light, don't go ahead. Don't invest in that area. But once you are sure that's who you are going to get married to, and you know she can cook, don't use her not being able to cook to talk her. Are you know what I'm saying? No. Just tell her that you want her to learn history, and she may not even know that. Of course, if she's smart, she'll know that you have observed that she can cook. But you don't say it to empower her, because you know you will reap it. Read the next verse for us. I think I said a lot on that. We have just 7 minutes more. The heart of her husband trusts in her confidently. That is a woman that is not dishonest. King James said, the heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Not dishonest. So when you are talking about a Proverbs 31 woman, you're talking of a woman of honesty. I don't care what value you have been able to put together in your life. If there's no integrity and honesty, keep that in place. Because this is the glue. Integrity, honesty, they are not the same. Honest woman. Get to you have Miriam Webster there. Check honesty. I think I have here. Me and Miriam Webster. We have been close friends for some time now. Yes. He said, okay. Oh. What dictionary is that? What are you checking? Is it honesty? I'm sure what we're checking is okay. What I'm reading here, I'm checking the word honest. Is it honesty you checked? Okay, don't worry. Let me just get back to. Sorry, I need to consult dictionary today now. Okay, to be honest, right? Yes. Let's check honest. Free from what? Free from fraud or deception. Truthful. Don't use lies to get money from your husband. You know he does not have them. Because there is a meeting you belong to. People need, there is a group attire. Your husband doesn't have, he does not, he managed to just pay the school fees. He managed to just, take care of the bills in the house this month. But no, you will still lie. You will use some very, just to get money from him. That's the kind of man that takes men to their early grave. You will make him think, for things that are unnecessary. You will even lie. So when you say I'm proud 31 woman, are you honest? I'm breaking it down. Are you honest? Are you truthful? That person calling you, is he your colleague? That person, you see, man, listen to me. Look out for this value. So, do you know what made David go marry her bigger? After they lost. Somebody lost the husband. Are you hearing what I'm saying? David still went to marry. They are single girls, so But if you went to marry, somebody who was once married, the single guys are there. I said, we are waiting. No. Men are not scarce. So just that there are not many prepared women. And some men, they walk without consciousness. And no, they are not many prepared women. They are not many prepared women. Read the next verse because of our time. So a Proverbs 31 man will be truthful. Okay. That's 12, right? Okay. Yeah. She comforts, encourages, and does him only good. As long as there's what? It says she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Wherefore, when a man finds a woman, say finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord, the woman is supposed to be a good thing. Supposed to be a gift from heaven. I'll just take one more and that will be for today. But I'm staying on this Proverbs 31 more tomorrow. Does him good and not evil all the days of his life. Of our life. I've made this statement before and it is true. If a man live long, he'll thank God, then thank his wife. Anywhere you see a man living long, thank God for giving him life. Then thank the wife for taking side with God. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because what the man eats is coming from the woman. If the man has rest of mind, is the woman. Are you gonna? There are men that don't have rest of mind. They don't have rest of mind. The woman will sing, go buy car, let's go and buy car. You see, like all these people, like he knows that they are not exactly there. We push. So women, I know a woman. I speak in parables. As she pushed her husband to go and buy a car. Pushed her husband to go back. Me, no. I know that they are not there. Pushed her husband to go buy a car. Guess what? We're pushing the car every other day. Are you good up there? You were pushing it every other day. Leave car alone. And I know the man. Are you good what I'm saying? I know him. He's somebody that does not, are you know what I'm saying? Try to do, push him. Just want to give an impression. They pushed it. The thing smoked and smoked and smoked. I don't know where they sent the thing. That's the end of the man. All in 5 months. Why buy it? There are some women, they don't give their husband breathing space. They don't allow their husband to be the man. And we have to. I saw the other day, I don't know whose status I saw it from, that when you are married, you will know, I don't know who did I see that status from, that when you are married, when a person is married, that's when you now know what's the implication of turning down the wife's advice. Or I don't know who I saw. I saw it somewhere. And when the person is married, that's when you now know the implication of turning down. Keep quiet. That's why you should listen to us. If you don't listen to your wife, will run you crazy. You will know that a woman is powerful. A woman is a woman is a great blessing, but where she has not been trained, she can run you wide. Most people who are in ministries, who have problem with their ministry, what do you think brought the problem? It's a woman now. It's always a woman. Let me leave that matter. 95% time, in short, 98% time, it's a woman that is the reason why the God's timing for a man in a place will be cut off, will be reduced. Even if it's God's will, a woman, if it tells you, I don't like the way you say, I don't like, there will be many things that she will not like. A woman is sophisticated. A woman is a great blessing, but she has to be developed. A woman is not trained. She's not going to do good. In the context of the kingdom, she will not be of much good. Her emotion is going to get the better of her. And that's going to cause problems. Say, how no, you can't. She will be bringing things up that are unnecessary. That's why I tell people, you have to be the man of your house. So the person, I don't know who said that. You know, you need to listen. It's not going to be true. So you think that it is okay? Me, for instance, you think the thing I'm saying, you think maybe you don't know me. Oh. You have no clue. Not everybody can ride with me. Oh. No. So you think the things I'm saying, you think I am just preaching high? They are joking. Fixed. Even as far as discussing church members, it will be a law. Bishop Abio the other day said there are things people have told him that the wife is not about. People tell him, of course, the wife have access to it, but there are confidential things that he doesn't have to go and. Are you know what I'm saying? And if people come to tell the wife things, you know, maybe they need help, the wife does not have to tell him if it's not his. It's ministry, man. Don't make it look like we're in the marketplace. We're jumping from it. No. We don't discuss our leaders in this house. Not what do you think? What do you think? Do you think we should discuss? We should discuss more? No, we don't discuss our leaders in this house. 7. That's all. You see, that's what you have to know as a man. And you have to love your wife. Hope you get what I'm saying. This is out of love. This is not. You have to love your wife. We have to tell her what is right. Because sometimes when their emotions rise, they don't know what is right. And what I'm saying is true for every woman, not for some women. But it's even worse for the younger women now, because of the time that we live in. Our parents respected their spouses. Not because the men were perfect. Not because the men they recognize that these ones are their age. Not because the men were perfect, they had flaws. But they respected the men. Today, same flaws will come up with a narrative. And even himself. I want to advise you as a young lady, listen to me. If you want peace in your marriage, if you are married, if you want peace when you are married, or you're already married now, you want peace there, allow the man be the man. Any contention in that area is already a problem. Just allow him be the man. If you have something you don't like, find a way to tell him. Someone say, you're speaking like this because you're a man, that's why you. Are you not tired of fight? Are you not tired of quarrel? Are you not tired of dinner? If you are not tired, but if you are tired, this is the solution. Allow him be the man. If you have things you have issues with, have a conversation and find the right timing. It's not enough to have the right thing to say. The timing, how you are saying it. Suppose a child stands from a chair, or I was sitting, he seated somewhere, then I left to address something. By the time I returned, I met a child sitting there. Not a child. Maybe, just a young person sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, live there." Are you hear what I'm saying? Just mine. I sat here before. Live there. You see, I sat there before. But that person is a human being. Are you hear what I'm saying? There's a way I can tell that person to live there. He will, it's not because he doesn't want to live, but it's a bit, so he will want to, that will be an issue. But if I come and say, oh boy, how you there? Just joke to, yeah, let me sit down. He will stand up honorably. Are you get on that? So there's a way to treat a man. And believe me, whatever way you treat your husband, you are the one that will get the feedback will be on. You the one that will receive the feedback. Treat him well. If you treat him as a king, he will treat you as a queen. If you treat him as a king, you will be his queen. Can you read one more verse? I think that's where I'll stop now. That's 13, right? See, she's willing. Oh boy, she's not lazy. I like it when I see ladies, who are you get what I'm saying? That's just generally, they, no matter, especially there's something, are you get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's $1 that is coming from it. But somebody is making moves. At least, you collect money for Maggie. You collect money for salt. And of course, the man is a good man, gives you all of this. But one day he's not at home. You are cooking, there's no salt, you have to go and collect it on credit. You can't buy salt. Are you getting what I'm saying? Something is wrong here. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's for whatever reason, maybe people have not gone to the market, there was no salt, and he's not at home. You will go collect. It's a thing of, you should be able to buy the salt and not tell him, I bought all my money, or you give me, some women, anything they buy, they collect the money. The little things, he's not at home. The bulb, the light went out, maybe because of whatever it is, electrical, maybe one of the bulbs, went bad. You have to call him, wherever he is, to send the money for the bulb, in order to be able to buy bulb and put there. Something is not right here. At least even if you want to collect the money, do it. Because you work. In other words, you are not lazy. So you can give him support where necessary. Of course, he didn't come to that marriage hoping for your support. No man comes into a marriage hoping for your support. But we tell women, where you think that he needs support, give him support. Can you just say, if a man don't give you money, you don't have money? Please, don't want to marry, Don't put your eyes down. Put your eyes down. Put your eyes down. The way they married before is not, Don't put your eyes down. I can't say certain things. And there are certain things I can't say. But don't take your eyes down. Take your eyes down. Don't take it down. Don't take it down. That's why I tell men, build your life to the point that you're on the driver's seat. No, you're not on the passenger seat. You're on the driver's seat. That's how it should be. And don't apologize for that. Be on the driver's seat. In other words, you are controlling. You are not hoping that, we say no. We say yeah. No, you are. He's going to say yes, and he will know that it's an honor. She's going to say yes, knowing that it's an honor. Not that she's helping you. Are you going to say? Tomorrow I will enter into something like, I'll still touch on this, but there's some things I would like to attend to. Some very crucial questions that I think, there are some points here we used to align that. Are you going to say? The lady says, I tell that you see value now. And ladies too, you can, improve yourself so that the man see you valuable. Are you going to say? Then you go and kneel down. And you are asking the lady out. You can do that too. I don't have a rule on that. But it's on your, don't tell us that that's the way you can do that. That's your issue. Notice I was with a mentor, somebody, we were talking, and I was referring to some young. Then he spoke about certain things going on in the body of Christ. Then he now got into marriage. Now told me, if you ever going to marry, never put your knees on the floor for any woman. He told me once, he didn't repeat it. Years ago now. Never put it. Of course, I'm not saying that there's no. With some of us who work on conviction, what difficult people. Even if you fell from the sky, it will not be done even in the secret to say, okay, let's just have the picture and keep it there. No, sir. I've invested in myself too much. No. That's where men should think. But if somebody, if I only you will be wondering now. Even if he hears you talk like this, you'll be able to no. That's exactly what I was saying yesterday. We have thought that ladies want, to be pursued, but in their hearts, they are not interested in people who pursue them. They are interested in those who they pursue. Maybe I should not be saying these things, because I'm giving some but it's true. In their hearts, they will go the direction. The lady you are sending text message is sending other people message that are not picking. Are you going to say? The ones that, are you going to say, build value as a man. Be a man of value. Stop running around. And be embarrassing yourself. If you build value, be more consumed by building yourself. When a lady comes to your life, he sees that he is meeting a man. He might not have money, he might not even have what, but this one have built his life in a direction and it's building it. That lady won't leave you for anything. That lady won't leave you. In short, she would rather want to bring her money. Are you know what I'm saying? She wants to commit and sometimes overcommit, but she sees something in you that is not common. Not too many men are around though. How many have substance? You have that clear direction. You are building your life. In short, you are more passionate about your life than even the woman. And she knows that. Don't be afraid for a woman to know that you are more passionate about your vision. No? That's what she likes. Of course, she'll be complaining. She'll be complaining, but she likes that. She will keep you. She will love you. Crazy for that, because there's something that you are passionate about, not just you are not there like every other day, you say you are always there. No, of course she will complain, but in her heart, the woman is an opposite. In her heart, what she really likes is the fact that you have something contending with her place. But in the natural here, she will complain, say you're no longer giving her time. But she likes the fact that you are being consumed by what you do. We'll meet tomorrow. I'm going to discuss the Proverbs 31 woman because I don't have the opportunity to talk about the scriptures again, especially in this way. So tomorrow I'm going to continue from 14 and then let's trust God for whatever it is. We spent about an hour 30 minutes or so, somewhere around 1 hour 40 minutes. That's a long time, the longest we have ever spent. Well, it's like that today, but it might not be like that ever again in the course of these meetings. For that is the kingdom, power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.